I've never seen this. Like, all the times that I've traveled around the country, I've never been to this region. Exciting! Kasama na naman natin ang mototesto.
Okay, it happened again. I don't really know.
Welcome to another episode of Bonis on the Go, and today is gonna be a little bit different. We're not gonna start with camping or overlanding yet. Let's backtrack a little bit. So the last episode, what happened? Our car got towed.
Honestly, there was no specific diagnosis.
We just got the car back. Parang
Yeah.
it was returned to us by Sir Tim from Mototesto.
But the theory is that
Yes.
there was something with the thermostat that caused it to overheat and made the car shut down to protect itself.
Actually, in this episode, you're going to see us drive it again for the first time after that thing happened. Ito pa yung nakakatawa. Same path.
We couldn't have asked for a better way to get your assurance back. Diba? If you feel worried about it, then this was the way to either
Diba sabi
confirm
nga nila,
all your fears or remove all doubt.
Oo, kung nalaglag ka sa bisikleta, bike ka agad
Oo,
ulit.
yun.
You can just imagine how kabado we were. But also, at the same time, this was something that we said yes to. What happened during our Holy Week trip was informative of us, no? Na kulang pa yung knowledge namin when it comes to cars. Right? Today, we're going to rank that up by going on an off-roading course.
Bonis on the Go is taking 2025 one adventure at a time.
This is apparently where a lot of people get their off-roading course,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they've
So
been
they
around for years.
And they have established like paths there which have challenges. Instructing muna talaga. And then after that, practical test na. I-observe ka talaga nila. And then they'll give you comments on like what to improve on.
Hi guys! So, nandito na tayo
Sa shed, dito daw yung lecture.
We facilitate this training because we believe the first upgrade for your 4x4 vehicle is the driver, not the equipment, not the big tires, not the suspension. Your training can be applied to any 4x4 because kakaroon kayo ng know-how na, uy, itong bato na to lumulusot pala sa ilalim. Alam mo na mas kaya. Meron kayong lecture and meron kayong actual. So actual, meron nakaupo sa inyong instructor. So this is a driver and navigator training. Bakit meron navigator? Because it's important. Minsan nasa trail tayo, kailangan bumaba ng navigator to help the driver spot kung saan dadaan yung gulong, saan position. Sa driver naman, basic off-road training. Wala ditong heavy recovery or advanced recovery. Ano yung kotse mo ngayon? That's good enough. Of course, you have to know your limitation, your car limitation, your skill limitation. But kung ano meron ngayon, that's good enough. Go overlanding, see the Philippines, and then eventually, if you decided you want to see more, then doon ka na mag-upgrade ng vehicle.
Babalik ka na sa mototesto. Ganon nangyari sa amin, guys. Ganon talaga nangyayari.
Ako, my advice would be to anyone who wants to do this, I don't know how, but sobrang helpful sa atin na nagawa na natin siya. I wouldn't go to jungle base from scratch, from nothing. I would hopefully find a group. That's why we really recommend finding a group. We're grateful for the Mototesto group we get to go with.
You guys can join Mototesto actually.
Yeah, a number of people have from this vlog already.
Yes, yes.
Okay, after the lecture, we have one instructor in the car. And start na kami ng practical. Okay, there's the driver. And I am the navigator.
It's a boat. Stop.
Let's wait for him to get out.
Yeah, let him get out first. Yeah. Okay, wag mo magpatatapakan ng ganyan. Yeah. Half lang. Yeah.
Kanan.
So,
Yung jungle base mo is like finishing na lang. And there were still a number of stuff that I didn't know that jungle base taught. Most significant ones for me were, one, I have a bad habit of when it's off-road to put my fingers, my thumbs in the wheel. And they made it clear that that's very dangerous because...
Why ba?
Yun nga, when your wheel hits something, it can spin it can jerk. And if your thumbs are inside, the spokes that go outward from your steering wheel can hit your thumb and break your thumb.
Oh, okay.
So if you're driving and it's
More
off-road
protective
na,
of you
keep your
pala.
thumbs out. Diba? Ganun lang. The second one was the concept, I think from Maui, first instructor, he's such a cool guy. He talked about the power gear of our car. And he said every car has a power gear where generally speaking, the build of the machine and the connect with the chassis and all the stuff you have on it, it's got this one gear that works for 80% of the situation. And he said, I can't tell you what your power gear is.
Because?
Kasi iba-iba yung kotse.
Ano yun? Parang per kotse yun?
Yeah. So
Ano
parang...
yun? Per model? Per brand? Ano ba?
Per car.
Per car
not
talaga.
individual cars, but like the year and make.
Yeah. So,
Oo,
kunwari mo, like us, it's like a 2000-something na Vigo, ganon.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for butchering the explanation, no? But there's enough power to get going, to start moving. That's what the low gears are for. It can go to enough speed to build a decent momentum. Kasi the problem with too much power and not enough speed is you don't get momentum working for you. The rounds are not very long. Actually, it's an amazing course that they designed. Kasi may river crossing, may muddy ascent, may muddy descent, may gravel, may sand. Galing nyo naman na nakahanap kayo ng lahat ng environment nandito na.
Also, as a navigator, I think you'll learn a lot on how to be of help. I really need to know kung paano tansyahin din yung kotse from my side. And at other times, which I've experienced in our other trips, I have to go down and guide him. If you're going to direct na where to go, passenger or driver, wag mo sasabihin yung left or right kasi yung left or right nyo magkaiba.
Okay. After mag-swimming at saka mag-lunch, itetest na kami kung natutudo ba kami sa mga pinagagawa namin kanina. Oh, baka malaglag na sa...
Tingin ko dapat kunin to ng lahat na nag-overland kasi hindi sapat yung sinasama lang kayo sa trail or nabubudol lang kayo. Parang sports, running, basketball, swimming, you need to learn the fundamentals. May mannerisms sa pagdadrive. So nadadala ko siya sa trail, which is mali pala. Yung pag-river cross, nakala mo parang road lang yung tinatawid ka, hindi pala. So may mga fundamentals na kailangan sundin, mga rules, kumbaga, or best practices I would say, na matututunan nyo dito sa Jungle Base. So hindi ko sasabihin lahat, it's really sticking with the fundamentals. Yun yung important.
Thank you, Ken!
Yeah!
You're able to try different terrains. So meron yung muddy part, yung rocky part, and then crossing streams. Then aside from learning all those trails, you get to learn your vehicle, how to drive your vehicle. Yun ang importante. Kasi you can face so many things by doing the basic training. You get prepared.
Mahilig kami sa river crossing eh. So yung part na kung paano yung proper na pag river cross. Yun talaga din yung mas inalam ko. Bukod sa naging aswan kami ng bigil ko, naging aswan din kami ng asawa ko. Noong una, medyo kinabahan talaga ako kasi wala talaga ako. Zero knowledge ako sa pag-off-road. Nung sa assessment na, doon na nawala yung kaba ko. Doon na nag-gain ako ng confidence kasi parang alam ko na yung gagawin ko sa mga susunod pa.
Joe!
Yes.
The bird watcher.
The bird watcher. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mother.
Hey!
Alright, we are finally on our way home. And we got our certificates already. Yay! For basic off-roading.
When we finished it, I was like, ang dali. Feeling ko, hindi pa ito yon. Meron akong ganun na feeling kasi masyadong madali.
Knowing the group.
Yeah,
knowing
the
the
group.
Mototester group.
knowing
Yeah.
the-
Pahihirapan tayo ng mga to.
So parang,
Kung ito lang
when
pala
they
yung gagawin
announced
natin.
that we were gonna pass a different route, sabi ko na talagang napapalakpak ako eh. Alam ko na. Pag mototesto kasama mo, yung shortcut nyo, mas mahaba.
Oo, yun.
So I would have to say, it's like one of the most beautiful paths you will pass naman.
We left at 4:30.
Yeah, parang padusk, di ba?
Yeah, so we got to see the sunset
ganda.
from the road and then just the
Sobrang
changing colors on the mountainscapes, on the trees.
Mm.
And it's a
So-
beautiful photo. Can you link the photo?
What?
The oil painting photo, the drone shot.
Oh yeah, you mean Kel's?
Yes,
Yeah, I think
that's
Kel
it.
is gonna-
Looks like an oil
So
painting.
if you see any of the drone shots here, that's from Kel, the Kel Esteban on YouTube also. You
Follow
can
him. Like a super
He's an
good.
amazing adventure content creator. Ang ganda-ganda talaga ng shot namin from above. And nagkaroon ako ng insight there. Sometimes you don't appreciate where you are because your perspective is just this. But when you get out and then you see it from another angle, you begin to see the beauty that surrounds you. There's something in us that makes us go out of whatever boundaries we have for beauty.
Naks, may inspirational message na.
Diba? But there's also an upgrade when it comes to our equipment.
Tandaan nyo sa kotse, okay lang na kalbo yung driver, wag lang yung gulong. So yun lang yung kasabihan.
words of wisdom
Oh, yun
namin
yung
dito.
advice namin. Pag nag-start tayo ng
Kalbuhin nyo na lahat, wag
Oo,
lang yung gulong.
oo. Pag
Oo,
nag-start
kahit
kami ng
yung tao.
Joe and Rica's car workshop.
Yan,
Yan.
ganyan. Because we were really looking for, new tires. We got to be connected with Yokohama Philippines and we got to collaborate on this one. Thank you, Yokohama, for supporting our journey, the Bonis. So they gave us one of their best. Ang tawag dito ay Geolander AT.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the design, the model. Like any other product, marami naman niyang mga features kung bakit yun yung nire-recommend sa inyo. And I think ito talaga is pag sa off-road, yung design niya talaga is kumapit sa kalye.
Yun nga eh. The reason why we had to choose a hybrid one, not super mixed, is because we have a lot of road travels also.
Yes, correct.
And so the
Oo.
Pasig branch of Yokohama were very helpful for us kasi they were like, oh, off-road ba kayo? So when we described the typical itinerary, they were like, oh, then maybe this Geolander nga is better.
Right.
So that was very helpful, very informative. They were very fast, very professional.
In about like 2 hours, we're done, no?
Tapos yung gusto ko sa kanya, sobrang transparent ng process. Kasi kung katulad nyo kami, if you're like us who don't know anything about cars, you have this weird fear sometimes. Niloloko na ba ako ng mga to? Ginagoyo ba ako ng mga to? Here in Yokohama, Pasig, they were very transparent. Like they showed us everything. Even the alignment, for example. And then they said, sir, pakita po natin na may assessment po tayo. The computer will read the balance of those things. And they said, sir, kung green lahat yan, makikita mo naman na
And then we saw it on the screen.
kami na mismo nakakita na, oh, it's not. Like live, as they're doing it, I'm watching on the computer screen, nagiging green nga siya. So parang, okay.
Kaya rin namin pinagawa yun ngayon kasi may big trip nga kami na susunod dito. And this is the moment talaga na kailangan namin palitan where we're gonna test it and we're really gonna need new
This was
and
the biggest,
reliable tires.
farthest, most ambitious trip.
Talaga ba?
Yeah. Ito, Bicol plus Samar.
So, saan sa Samar? Well, we're gonna begin
Sa lahat
by...
sa Samar.
Yeah, merong north, may west, tapos may east. Tapos meron pa tayong a little bit of Leyte. We're gonna have a sneak peek of the first few days of this 7-day travel. Welcome to Magellan's Landing, our overlanding trip with the Mototesta team, Lost Boys, Kel Esteban, Millennial Campers, and the whole gang. We're going to Samar, guys.
Beautiful.
This is paradise!
We are here at Pancake House because it's Manu's birthday today. How does it feel like to be 6? Do you feel different?
My body doesn't feel different. Like I kind of still feel the same, but I feel more taller.
You feel more taller. Ah.
Maulan, basa yung kalsada, hindi tayo nakikipagkarera, drive safely. Kung merong gusto mag-overtake sa group nyo, let them be. Pa-overtake nyo sila.
Good morning, everyone. This is the last stop before we head to the final destination for today, which is the ranch. Mahirap sabihin yung pangalan eh. Baka mamaya mas masabi ko na pag may kasama ako. Pero yun yung unang-unang stop. And then we're gonna stay there for like the whole day until like 1 in the morning tomorrow before we leave for the port and have 2 boat rides to cross over to the next destination. It's been a question also, are we still going to set up if we're going to leave as early as 1 a.m. in the morning tomorrow? Tingnan natin kung magsa-set up pa ba or matutulog lang dito sa kotse. Although like personally, I hate not being able to stretch out. So, we'll see.
How are you,
Good.
Philip?
Yeah?
How are you?
Good.
Ano ba nangyayari?
It's really clogged up. There's so much construction going on.
Okay.
So for some reason, this
Dumating
line
tayo.
dumating tayo.
Wow, we're finally moving! 2.5 hours more and we are at the lunch place. We just finished our lunch in Big's Pili. Big's is a local thing. It's a Bicol thing. Para siyang diner. Mount na yun, guys. May mga kanya-kanya kasi kaming pwesto. Lahat nagre-relax because no one has slept the whole night. Well, some of us were smart enough to go ahead and, you know, stay somewhere here and then wait for us to come. But most of the group, sa siguro 20 plus rigs namin, marami kaming hindi natulog. Nag-all-nighter. Kami ay naka-convoy in 4 different groups of like 6. This is just the first stop. When we left San Pedro after the brief meeting, tuloy-tuloy na kami. Nakakatawa lang na there was one part na Joe and I fell asleep. At some point, nakatulog lang kami kasi wala lang, sobrang pagod na. Inaasahan ko talaga na yung radio will wake us up pag ready na yung lahat sa convoy. Nakakatawa na namatay yung radyo tapos naiwan na pala kami. Parang tinawagan na kami ni Sir Tev na, Joe, nasa kayo? Munti pa kayo maiiwan. Anyway, we made it. We got here and then set up a few things so we could eat again. And then, our plan is that because we're leaving at like 1 in the morning tomorrow, para dali na kami sa next destination namin. Plano namin, so already 5:06 right now. Mga 6 p.m. Ano na kami niyan? Higa na kami. Siguro ito, love pack na rin natin to, no? I mean, like, bago tayo, itong awning, no? The adventure continues tomorrow. Hello to the Philippines once again. Hello to Eastern Samar. Aga-aga namin dito para sumakay ng Roro, pero ano daw yung dahilan? Bakit tayo nakasakay? Parang may narinig ako na yung duck or something. Yeah, so tonight we're gonna be sleeping in a hotel. And tomorrow we take off to camp again. Beach camp naman. Finally, on board na tayo sa fast car. Gutom na si Mamshi. Kaya nagtitimpla na ako ng gatas ko. Wow! Meron tayong tour.
Sa barko, yun ang terminology namin. Starboard is right side and port side is left side.
Oh.
And then forward, yun yung pinakaunahan ng barko. And then aft, that is the stern or yung pinakalikod.
Okay. I've never been inside like a ship, yung mga...
So, this is the foremost part of the vessel. Ito yung forecastle deck. And, tumagos lang tayo mula dun sa kabilang ma'am. because this is a twin hull vessel. So, doon tayo dumaan dito sa starboard side ng vessel natin.
We arrived at the Allen Port at isa siya sa pinakamasayang ferry rides namin dahil sobrang sobrang calm. So now we are on our way to Mapanas and we're going to stay in a hotel. I think it's called Pacific Rock. Tapos tomorrow, take off again to go to a campsite. Alright, si Mano na si CR. So nakiusap kami dito sa bahay na yan. At buti naman pinatuloy nila kami. Thank you po! May nagsabi sa amin na may tumutulo daw. What is it? Ang laki! Ang lakas! Ha? Malakas nga yung tulo. So,
Diesel.
diesel siya. Papacheck lang namin. Talagang ito yung mga moments masabi mo na parang sobrang ganda ng bansa ko.